Okay, this is part 2. We did our warm-up. We did our, started our routine. We did the standing portion. We finished with the shovel. I started doing the sitting, but then my video was interrupted. And I'm glad that it was interrupted because you couldn't see me sitting properly. So we're going to start with the alternating toe touches with the big arm circles. So simply you're going to go down. You're going to either touch your toe, your ankle, or your knee. And then you're going to do a big circle. So you want to like over-exaggerate that. Over-exaggerate that. So what is that working? That's working your lats. That's working your abs. That's definitely working your shoulders. And it's working your inner thighs. So just want to alternate big circles. Down, big circles. If it bothers you to go forward too much, just knee, big circle, or smaller circle. Knee, smaller circle. But try to go towards the front. Smaller circle. To the front. Smaller circle. Then we're going to do up and down squats. These are always fun. So you put your hands across you so you won't cheat. And you try your best to stand up and sit down. You stand up and you sit down. Now, some people like to try to rock. They bring their knees up and go up like that. That's cheating. So I want you to go down, keep your heels on the floor, your toes on the floor, and just push up with your legs. Squeeze your glutes. When you come up, your stomach should be in. And you want to try to do probably around 8 to 16 of those, 24 if you want. After that, you're going to do touch the floor, waist in air. So your legs are wide. You're sitting towards the front of your chair. You're going to go down and touch the floor. You can feel this in your inner thigh. And then you're going to come up and to your waist and then to the air. Waist. Down. Waist. Air. Waist. To the floor. Waist. Air. Waist. So those are things you can do sitting in the chair to work your core. You're working your inner thigh as well, your shoulders. Now, to the floor. These are fun. First thing we're going to do are planks. I do recommend that you have a floor mat, if you would like. I just do mine right on my floor. So, you got plank. Some people do it per a minute of them, 30 seconds of it. Or you can count to 16. Build yourself up to 1 minute. So you come down on your knees if you can. And you're going to come up. Now this is the way you should do it. Your hips are kind of down to the floor. You hold your stomach in. Your body's engaged. Great core. If you can't do that, come down on the floor and just push up a little bit. This is called the cobra. But you can do this until you can do the plank. Now the Superman is when you lie on the floor, your arms are extended, your head is down, and you come up and you're flying like Superman. So up and down, up and down. So you want to probably do 8 to 24 depending on your fitness level. The prone lifts. Arms are out, head is down. You can put a towel up under your head and lift. I'm just lifting my arms. Lift and lift. This is working your shoulder blades or your rhomboids area. Then you have the bird dog. You come up on your knees. Your back is flat. Stomach is in. And you alternate coming up. This is great for balance, but great for your core. And you just hold it. Now, if you can do this quite well, The next thing you want to do is bring the elbow in to the knee. Out, in, out, in. So you can start with 8 count on each side. So you do one side. You hold it. Then you're going to come in and out. In and out. In and out. Then we have our famous crunches. Just go on your back. And you can do crunch like this, alternating, or just up and down. You can bring your legs up and down, or you can touch it. Touch, touch, and touch. Ooh. Crunches. And lastly, you have the bridge. That's when you come up, put your hands onto the side, bring your hips up off the floor, your butt up off the floor, keep your stomach tight, and you can hold that for from 8 to 30, 32 counts. Or you can go, as you get better with it, go up, down, up, down, up, down. That really works, all of this. And then, when you finish that, you want to do your cool down. A cool down is going to be a repeat of your warm up. And we talked about that in the first video. Basically, you're going to march in place. You go fast or slow, depending on your level of fitness. Side steps. You can punch. Side lifts. Side leg lifts. And back leg lifts. So, the warm-up is 3 to 5 minutes with the moves I just showed you. The routine is 20 to 30 minutes with the moves we just went through. I just showed you the sitting moves and the floor moves. In the other video, you were showing the standing moves. So 20 to 30 minutes of the routine. And after the routine, you want to do the cool down for 3 to 5 minutes. Stretching is always important, but that's a whole nother video. So altogether, if you do the routine, that may take you 40 minutes. Then do a 5 to 10 minute stretch. You will feel great for the rest of the day. So let me show you this routine. Let's see here. You can pause this video if you like and write down the routine. I hope that this was helpful. If you have any questions, you can always get in touch with me. My email address is daphnebaines@gmail.com. You can contact me on Facebook as well. Daphne Baines. Have a great day.